Hey friends, welcome to my channel Explore the World Dil Se. Today I'll show you the best places to visit in New York and please watch the full video. This place definitely amazes you. So let's start. If you already visited that place, then please let me know in comment box and also share your experience. One of the greatest cities in the world, New York, is always a whirlwind of activity with famous sights at every turn and never enough time to see them all. Some people come here to enjoy the Broadway shows, others come specifically to shop and dine, and many come simply to see the sights, the Statue of Liberty, Empire State Building, Brooklyn Bridge, Central Park, historic neighborhoods, and numerous world famous museums. Many of the best places to visit in New York are within walking distance of each other or just a short ride away, making the city a delight for sightseeing. Some of the newer tourist attractions that have opened in New York in recent years, like the High Line and One World Observatory, offer unique perspectives of the city. Any time of year and any time of day or night, there are an endless array of things to see and do in New York. If you like this video, then don't forget to share this video to your family and friends. The first one is the Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty was France's gift to America, built in 1886. It remains a famous world symbol of freedom and one of the greatest American icons. It is one of the world's largest statues, standing just under 152 feet tall from the base to the torch and weighing approximately 450,000 pounds. You can see the statue from land with particularly good views from Battery Park on the southern tip of Manhattan. However, to truly appreciate the Statue of Liberty, the best thing to do is to take a short boat trip to the Liberty Island and see it up close. You can walk around the base, enter the pedestal, or with advance reservations, go right up to the crown on a tour to the Statue of Liberty. You have the option to stop Ellis Island and explore the Immigration Museum. The fantastic museum is located in the historic immigration station complex where thousands of immigrants were processed before entering the United States. Displays focus on the process, the experiences, and the stories of the people who came through here on their journey to the United States. You can even search the on site computer database to see a record of immigrants who came through here. Tickets to go inside the statue sell out. Pre-purchasing tickets is a must during the high season and a good idea at any time of year. The Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island guided tour is a 4-hour trip that takes you to both the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island. This tour allows early reserve line access to the board of the ferry and includes access to the pedestal museum and the museum at Ellis Island. The second one is Central Park. A walk, pedal, or carriage ride through the crisscrossing pathways of Central Park is a must do on anyone's New York City itinerary. In winter, you can even lace up your skates and glide across Woolman Rink. This huge park in the city center, a half-mile wide and 2.5 miles long, is one of the things that makes New York such a beautiful and livable city. Besides being a great place to experience a little nature, Central Park has many attractions within its borders and most of them are free, making it one of the few cheap things to do in New York City. Some of the most popular places to visit include the Belvedere Castle, Strawberry Fields, the Central Park Zoo, and the lake. If you are exploring the park on your own, Start by picking up a map at one of the visitor centers and plot your routing. The third one is Rockefeller Center. Rockefeller Center, when it comes to New York attractions, Rockefeller Center is on almost all tourist itineraries. This vast entertainment and shopping complex in the middle of Manhattan is home to NBC TV and other media, but the centerpiece is the 70-story 30 Rockefeller Plaza, an art deco skyscraper that offers awesome views over Manhattan from the famous top of the Rock observation deck. The deck, as its known, include three floors located on the 67th, 69th, and 70th floor. Indoor and outdoor viewing spaces offer spectacular views by day or night. You can buy a top of the rock observation deck ticket in advance. These tickets come with a flexible voucher redemption policy, so you can change the date if you if your plans change or the weather doesn't cooperate. Skating on the outdoor skating rink at the base of the tower is one of the most popular things to do in winter in New York City and the fun activity for families and couples. The rink is typically open from October to April. After Thanksgiving, a huge Christmas tree is erected in front of the skating rink, lighting up the complex from the holiday season. Many people visit New York in December just to see this site. Another point of interest in this area is the famous bronze sculpture of Atlas in front of the International Building. It's a popular subject of photographers. The fifth one is the Empire State Building. The Empire State Building is one of New York's most famous landmark and key tourist attraction. The 381-meter tall 102-story building was the tallest in the world until the One World Trade Center tour rose higher 41 years later, topped with a mooring mast for airships. The Empire State Buildings immediately became a landmark and a symbol for New York City. When it opened in 1931, there are actually two observatories atop the Empire State Building, but both offer astounding views on clear days. You can see up to 80 miles looking into the neighboring states of New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Massachusetts. The 86th floor observatory is the city's highest open air observation deck and what most people are expecting to find when they go up the entire state building. If it feels familiar, it's because this area has been featured in countless movies and TV shows. Reached by high speed automatic elevators, it has both a glass enclosed area which is heated in winter and cool in summer, and spacious outdoor promenades on all floor sides of the building. Views are incredible. The top deck on the 102nd floor stand 1,250 feet above the bustling streets below, while you are 16 stories higher. The viewing area here is enclosed. The line to go up the Empire State Building is almost always long, and during peak times it can be ridiculous, making the whole experience more frustrating than it needs to be. It's well worth buying the Empire State Building ticket, observatory, and optional. Then skip the line ticket, then let you bypass the line. This is a flexible ticket, good for up to a year. So if the weather is bad, you can save the ticket and use it another day. The sixth one is Times Square. Times Square lined the huge, brilliantly lit billboards and screens. Times Square is the place to go in New York in the evening, but still exciting at any time of day. This is the location of New York's New Year's Eve celebration and the famous ball drop at midnight. When the square and surrounding streets are filled with people, Times Square is busy and perpetually crowded but has its own unique appeal. Bleachers set up at one end are a great place to take a break and appreciate the scene. Formerly Longacre Square, Times Square was named in 1904 after the New York Times Star. The newspaper first posted current headlines along its moving sign, the first of its kind in the world in 1928. The last one is Brooklyn Bridge. The Brooklyn Bridge, with its Gothic shaped arcs and suspension cables, is one of the city's most recognizable landmarks and has inspired generations of poets, songwriters, and painters. This historic bridge spanning the East River from Manhattan to Brooklyn was completed in 1883 and was the world's first steel suspension bridge. You can see it from many of the ferries or the east side of Manhattan, but the best way to experience this icon is to take an hour and walk across the Brooklyn Bridge, a wood plank walkway only open to pedestrians and cyclists runs above the lanes of traffic. If you are not up for walking the whole distance, at least go as far as the first pillar, where there is a viewing platform and you can see one of the granite towers up close. From the bridge are beautiful views over Manhattan, the East River, and beyond to the Statue of Liberty. Biking over the bridge is another option, but pedestrian traffic is often very high, very heavy, and cycling can be slow and challenging. On busy days, be aware that the access to the bridge begins well back from the water's edge. If I missed any place in New York, then please let me know on comment box so that I can add on to my next video. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like the video, then please do subscribe, like, comment, share to my channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you can get the notification for new videos.